GTA 5. We're doing the story missions. Okay, in order to get gold on this one, or all gold, took a couple times through. I found a good routine, and I don't know, I must have made a mistake. I couldn't get top speed on the Sanchez, so I had to come back just to get that gold requirement in. But I get the other three in. All right, and given the time, you're not going to be able to watch the cinematics, but the cinematics are in the video. So let's get through this, and then we'll cut into the mission.
Yes?
Hi. Oh. Hello. We're looking for Mr. Madrazo.
Patricia, for fuck's sake, just let him in.
Right this way, gentlemen.
Patricia, get us something to drink, would you? Quickly!
Hey, good to see you again, Michael.
Likewise. It's my friend Trevor.
Sit down. Sit. What did you tell him about me, about Martin Madrazo?
Martine's an old friend of mine, Trevor.
The truth.
Martine is a terrifying psychopath who tried to kill me.
Exactly. But some people, they no longer fear me as much as they used to. People who wear clothes to me. My cousin, you met him, Michael. Well, apparently, he's thinking about testifying against me.
So I have him killed.
I'm going to. By you.
Our debt was settled.
This is a favor. For a friend. But does friendship mean nothing these days?
Hello? What's the deal?
This is him. Javier. He's flying off to Liberty City this afternoon. And he's taking some files of mine. Innocent files that, I need back. There's a gun set up in the hills. I have a man watching at the airport. We'll let you know, and when he flies by, shoot him down and get the files back.
Man, what's a pay? Huh?
Trevor, come on.
You still want a drink?
Not now! Pendeja! ¿Qué no ves que estoy hablando con las gentes aquí?
All right. You grab a vehicle, something versatile. I'll handle the gun.
All right. You need anything, get me on the headset.
Okay, so with this mission, what I did was I went to the guy's driveway and I saved the game there. If you do it on a replay, this particular car isn't here, and it's tough to say exactly what vehicle will be out front if you're doing it on a replay. Alright, so the reason why I saved it there is so I can use this car. Obvious reasons. It's a fast car, it handles decent. Given the time restrictions, you know, I just wanted to make sure I had a good car. So getting your time in is definitely crucial. So if you have to do it, the mission through a couple walkthroughs, just try focusing on getting your time done one time through and then getting the others. Shooting the plane down with just 3 shots can be a little on the tricky side as well. But with this time through, I'm able to get the first 3 goal requirements, exception of getting top speed on the Sanchez.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Now, I've tried it several ways trying to
Start
climb
heading
up
that
over the
way.
mountain to get there, and just haven't been successful doing it. I
Understood
mean,
what?
anytime you
That he's a
decide to go
terrifying
native,
psycho and that
you know,
you
crossing
might
the
have that
mountain,
in
it may
common?
work out,
What
it may
is
not work out.
We gotta work for him.
And it just seemed like it was just faster just to take the road than it was to try to jump
what
over
are
the
you
mountain.
talking about?
Okay, but once you get up close, there's like a little dirt path that takes you up to the top. I believe I used that. But I tried several times just climbing over the mountain, and
We weren't casing the joint.
like I said, it can work out, it cannot work out. Eventually, I just said to hell with it and took
Okay,
the road
the guy
to get
lives
there.
well.
So,
That don't mean we're robbing him, but it does mean he's
okay,
got
so right
money
here,
to pay
there's this
people
little
who
dirt
help him.
trail.
When the time comes,
This can save you a
he'll do
little
the
bit
right
of time.
thing. If he don't, please let me
But
handle.
as far as leaving Madrazo's house and getting up here, just take the road. Seemed to work out better.
the fuck?
But there's always a chance you might be able to jump over the mountain and make time. You can never tell when you decide to go native. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it don't. So if you're having trouble with the mission, you know, pick a couple of the items, mostly
Alright,
the
I see
time
the
one
van
is
with the
pretty
gun
much
in it.
the
You
hardest one to
nearby?
get.
Not far out.
Okay, and then
Shoot the plane
this
down, and I'll be
getting the
ready.
1-2 punch in can be a little on the tricky side as well.
T, if you could see this gun, it might convince you Martin Madrazo ain't someone to be messing with.
The fancier the gun, the bigger the pussy who owns it. Now take
I
down
believe
the
while you're in
jet.
this camera, you cannot use Michael's special ability. But this time around, I was able to
Engine's gone.
get the first 3 shots in on the airplane, and it worked out. Okay, so as soon as the plane starts taking a descent, it switches to Trevor, and then you need to follow the plane. And this little part again will be at the end of the video. I think I get like 94% top speed on this. I don't know how I missed it. It seemed like a pretty good run to me. But I think one of the things is as far as getting your top speed is, I know it might sound crazy, is not to lean forward on the left stick. And if you see the screen start to shake a little bit, I think that's when you reach top speed. I don't know. But it seems like coming down this hill at rocket speed that you would have reached top speed. But at the end of this mission, I only get like 94. I was like, I don't believe that I got to redo this just to get that. Considering I made the 3 shots on the first time around.
Engine 2 totally lost. All hydraulics lost. All hydraulic systems are gone.
But anyway, just go ahead and follow the
Where
plane.
are you putting it down? We're not gonna make the runway. Gonna have to ditch the son of a bitch and hope for the best.
How you doing out there? We still got him?
I'm on him! He's past the airfield! Landing ain't gonna be pretty!
Where are you putting it down? Can you make the Alamo Sea airfield? Can't pull it round. Gonna have to put it down in a field somewhere.
Okay, I always use that burnt van as my marker right after is when I cut over, because it lines you up for the jump to go over the
It's a
train.
small matter of having to jump a moving train!
We have no hydraulic systems, no elevator control, very little aileron control. Serious doubts of making a landing strip. Need to ditch. Roger, November 9 and Charlie Echo. Have you lost your manual flight control systems? Pull your slacks.
Okay, this guy's going down any minute!
I admit this plane hung in there for quite a while, being damaged the way it
Only
was.
thing they farm out here is methamphetamine!
You think when they saw the Sandy Shores Airport they would have tried making a landing there, but
You gotta
I
come
don't
visit
know. I
sometime.
mean, Trevor seems like he's riding pretty good. He didn't hit anything, and just seems like getting top speed in the Sanchez would have been there, but
Bring it down in dirt.
came up a little short on that.
Roger, November 9 and Charlie Echo. What is your status? God, help us.
They're in the dirt!
Good. Get the files, and if the cousin made it, take him out.
Sure thing, but seriously, bro, coming all the way out here, we gotta get paid.
Just do the job.
Okay, so you roll up here. This guy's like on his phone. Okay, of course, when you get done, it spawns you back in. When you get back as Michael, it spawns you in the van. The van is turned around, but the car you came in on, it's gone. And of course, you know, we need to get to meet Trevor, and we don't have a decent ride to make time with. Alright, so if you want to use the van, by all means do so. I decided to jack a car. Oh yeah, that's right, we got to destroy this van. Apologize for that. Alright, so you need to find another vehicle and blow up the van. I forgot that we had to destroy that sucker. I don't know if blowing it up would destroy the weapon in the back to the point where it would keep it from being identified, or for whatever reason. Okay. Now you saw that when I came down there, the trail took me to the right, but I decided to go left, and that's because I tried this many times as well, trying to go native to get to the marker quicker. But I found if you made the left and kind of came up to this way, I can get to the destination a little quicker.
Trevor? Nothing you wouldn't do. Trevor! Trevor!
Because I tried many times to go native,
Somehow I
and
don't believe that.
there's just no telling whether or not it'll work out for you. But right here, I do decide to go off the mountain.
What is this shit?
Because right in front of us is where we need to get to. Again, time is of the essence here.
Where is he?
Okay, so if you're trying to make time, you're going to have to skip through the cinematic. Trevor's going to show up, and he's going to have Madrazo's wife with him. I would have definitely liked to see that conversation between Trevor and Madrazo, but you never really see those details.
What's happened? Why did he have his car?
Man, a piece of turd, huh? No wonder people are stabbing him in the back.
What happened?
Cheap bastard. You know, I really don't know why you mess around with people like that, Mikey. I mean, really, I don't.
Answer a fucking question.
I asked for a fair day's pay after a fair day's work. Then he kind of got a little angry. So, I admit, I kind of got a little angry.
Did you kill him?
What kind of fucking animal do you take me for? No, I didn't kill him.
Oh, fuck.
But I did kidnap his wife.
Oh, no. Oh, shit. What the fuck did you do?
Oh, I just told you what I just did. Now,
Oh, shit.
unfortunately, I think that we're gonna have to lay low for a little while, you know, we discuss things with Martin.
Oh, you think?
Why don't you hop in the back? All right, now, Patricia, she already called shotgun. Now, I know a nice little place we can hang out, you know, it's a very relaxing little spot. A little getaway, if you will, a cabin in the woods. You know what I'm saying.
Okay, so
Where
after you
is he?
drive off, that ends the mission, and we're going to take a look at what we got here at the end of the actual gameplay. And like I said, I came up short. I can't believe I was just a little bit slow on that Sanchez. It just doesn't seem right. But anyway, we got our time in, and it's very tight to get that time in. So we're back now, right after you shoot the plane. This time through, it took me like 5 or 6 shots to hit that plane, but it didn't matter because we already got that gold in. So right now, it's just a matter of getting our top speed on the Sanchez. And like I mentioned, it seemed like coming down this hill, you would have reached top speed. I don't know what the deal is here, but this time through, I'm able to get the top speed in, but I don't really have to focus on the other requirements.
Roger, November 9 to Charlie Echo. Fly heading 240. Say your soul's on board.
The pilot's fighting it, but he's going down.
Good. Stay on him. We need the files.
Flight November 9 to Charlie Echo. Say your soul's on board.
I cannot see coming down that mountain that you wouldn't be at top speed,
All
but
hydraulics lost. All hydraulic
whatever.
systems are gone. Roger, November 9 to Charlie Echo. Where are you putting her down? We're not gonna make the runway. Gonna have to ditch this son of a bitch and hope for the best.
How you doing out there? We still got him?
I'm on him! He's past the airfield! Landing ain't gonna be pretty!
Where are you putting it down? Can you make the Alamo Sea airfield? Can't pull it round. Gonna have to
okay,
put it
so
down
I
in a
believe this
field
time
somewhere.
through, I have a tendency when you're trying to get top speed, especially on the bike, to lean the left stick forward, kind of like the way it was in San Andreas with CJ. If you lean forward on the bike, you kind of crouch down, and he was able to get warp speed. But I'm not sure if that works with this game or not. So this time, I tried not to lean forward on the stick and just put the hammer down. And well, I think on this stretch of road, I just hit the throttle, and at some point you kind of see the screen shake a little bit. I think that's when you reach top speed.
Okay, this guy's going down any minute!
Good. Let's hope you don't take out some poor farmer while he's at it.
Only thing they farm out here
I
is
don't know. It just
methamphetamine!
compared to the first time I did it through, it's very. It doesn't seem like I did a lot of things differently here, but at the end I'm able to get top speed. I don't know what to tell you there.
Losing altitude rapidly. I'm going to have to bring it down in dirt. God help us. Roger, November 9 to Charlie Echo.
Okay, so once we reach the plane, I'm just going to cut to the end where it shows the stats. You saw all this already.
They're in the dirt!
Good. Get the files, and if the cousin made it, take him out.
Sure
But that
thing,
run
but
right
seriously,
there,
bro,
I'm
coming
able
all
to
the
hit
way
top
out here, we
speed.
gotta get paid.
I just don't really know what I did differently compared to the first time. Okay, when you take off, got our top speed in, and like I said, we already got our other goal requirements in, so we're good. If you like the videos, you can always support us by checking out the ads.